Hey everybody, let's recap May 28th. We had that gap from the contract rollover. We're now on GCQ, no longer on GCM. And this kind of messed me up. Seeing this as support and resistance was trying to come back up. But we came down to the floor, which was perfect. Talked about that yesterday. Um, with how swift this move was, I did not expect for us to recover so quickly after hitting it. Regardless, it worked really well. So, crazy recovery, crazy recovery, which I imagine is probably a squeeze of all these shorts that have come in, these puts that have come in on gold. So for tomorrow, um, biased short again with this area right here. There's a lot of targets to the downside. So it's Friday. So we're gonna get some good volatility, and that's it for gold. So for the indices, recap on NQ and ES was bias short, and um, when we were in our pro life call, um, we were not at our ideal area to short. Alerted longs on NQ and ES. The ES ones behaved very nice. NQ, going for this PML long, it got tried again. I said, you could try this again here. Ended up working really well, but upon flipping here, I know some people actually exited and left for the day on this 90-point trade. But it was so fast, and the behavior between NQ and ES is like so different. I mean, look at this. We had ES come up and retest equal lows right here. But NQ comes down and then goes higher, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, and then keeps going. So that's one of the things that's tricky if you're watching both for confluence, but then picking NQ is that it will do that elastic squeeze I like to call it, and then it chopped at the top, but ES kept going. So it's kind of wild, but such is knowing your instrument. For tomorrow, I am bias short again. That does not mean I won't try along like we did today, but it does mean that I'm overall bias short based off of what's happening on the weekly and day over day. So we'll see. I'm not in a rush to get into a position overnight. This could just give a little squeeze and then come down, but we do have some Dell earnings and the guidance and the call and all that stuff that's going to happen tonight. Trump talking about agreement with Iran and all that stuff. So I probably just waited out. Yes, there's a compression here for a squeeze. There's compression here for a squeeze. It could very well just squeeze up and then come down. But it's variable, honestly, because of the way we compressed and overnight, it could just squeeze down, come back up, and then come down. So that's the different scenarios. See one scenario coming down here. And then not giving the full short move in New York. It seems like market makers are like cheating, not putting the full short move in the New York session. They're comfortable with putting, if you study the previous sessions, it's more often that the full short move happens outside of New York than inside. So it could just be one of those retracement situations in New York like that. So we'll have to wait to see how we start topping overnight and where we start topping, and then give some real-time fractal updates. All right. Hope everyone has a good night. Stay disciplined. Trade well. Oh, and happy Free Friday. So yeah. Remember the notes that I mentioned on taking sooner TPs, and it's good practice if you want to size up as well. So definitely not financial advice, but there are ways to experiment with sooner TPs for those that are wanting to build confidence. All right, take care.